everybody, welcome back to All New Cosmic Talk. And this episode we're going to be talking about the new Star Wars news. Well, basically we're calling this Star Wars News Edition. So in the first news topic we have, the second Star Wars anthology movie is rumored to be focusing on Boba Fett and Han Solo's earlier years. We know that Han Solo was in the Imperial Army or something to that effect, and we know very little about Boba Fett besides the Clone War TV show. So, Chris, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't know. I just don't want another movie on this.
You don't want another movie in this time frame?
Yes, in this time frame. Thank you. In this time frame, or this movie time frame of Star Wars, because all of a sudden Disney gets Star Wars rights and they think they're gonna make spin-offs upon spin-offs upon spin-offs. I mean, there's gonna be a spin-off with Han Solo and Boba Fett going at each other, and then there's gonna be some odd character that they bring in, and then they're gonna do a spin-off off of that character, and then spin-off of a character from there. So with Disney, when is it gonna end?
What type of movie would you actually want to see?
Honestly, even though they have said that it's not canon, I would prefer to see the Mandalorian Wars in the Old Republic. That's what we all want as fans.
I want to see the Old Republic. I want to see a trilogy or even a series of the Old Republic movies.
I want to see Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Exar Kun.
I'd love to see all those guys.
Oh man, they would be such great movies. That's what I'm just saying. I've heard about this movie that they're doing the spin-off focusing on a young Han Solo, young Boba Fett, where Boba Fett's looking for him, basically like the beginning of the hunt and all this kind of stuff. Man. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm happy with having Episode 7.
Yeah,
The Force Awakens.
Of course.
I'm happy with them continuing this story here. That way we get a nice conclusion to this because, they bring out the prequels, and the prequels completely bomb, and they were horrible films.
Absolutely.
Number 3 was okay. It was
okay. It was somewhat entertaining, yeah.
Episode 2 was complete horribleness. We'll never mention it again.
What's this number 2?
They went 1 to 3. That's about it. But I want to see what happens in number 7. It looks really good. I have not been this excited about Star Wars since I first saw the movies.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking forward to all these spin-offs that they're talking about. They're talking about...
I'd actually like to see the Rogue One. It sounds interesting.
That's what I'm looking for. It's an all-new story. Instead of focusing on this timeline with like Anakin and Luke and Han Solo and all that. I mean, I love Han Solo.
You don't want to see too much backstory.
But I don't want to see too much backstory or anything. Okay, let's do the last 3 movies.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Do the Rogue One. That sounds pretty good, but let's not go too far into it. Let's kind of get away from this trilogy right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new property. You guys own it. Disney owns it now, so they can do whatever they want with it.
They can do whatever they want with it.
Please give us the Old Republic. That's what I'm begging for. That's what I want to see.
I've played the games. They're phenomenal.
They really are. If you can bring in the guys who are writing the Old Republic games and everything, then you would have the best movies ever.
And have you seen the people who actually cosplay as the Old Republic characters? I've seen quite a few Darth Revans, a few Darth Banes.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yep.
Like, I want to see those.
Those are what I'm hoping for.
Alright, so in other news, we have heard about this quite a while, for quite a few number of times, but it has been rumored that Ewan McGregor, the actor who played Obi-Wan, sorry, I was about to say Han Solo.
And
the actor who played Obi-Wan in the prequels might be doing an Obi-Wan Solo trilogy. Now, for those who are wondering is this going to be a good thing, I think it could be. Ewan McGregor is definitely a very good actor. He was a good Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come on, you have to admit he was a good Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, he was a decent Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was probably the only good thing about the prequels. I enjoyed him in the 3rd movie, not so much the 2nd movie. The 1st movie, he was pretty good. The 2nd movie, we'll stop right there.
There was never a 2nd movie.
Ewan McGregor did a good job, but again, I do not want to see another spin-off of any of these characters that we're dealing with right now. I don't care about your backstory. I have plenty of story that I want to know from you guys. That's about it.
I would actually like to see an Obi-Wan Kenobi, either a movie or a trilogy, because I do not think he was given the the justice he was in Episode 1 and 3. He was alright, but he could have been so much better.
Yeah. I mean, he was really cool in Episode 1, and in Episode 3 he started to become kind of a pushover until the very end when he chopped off all of Anakin's limbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, finally!
And in Episode 4 he even stated that him and Anakin were brothers, good friends at one time, and you barely even saw that in the movies.
Yeah.
They showed it much better in the Clone Wars TV show, I think.
If they would focus on that, then that just means they're going to end up bringing Hayden Christensen back, which I do not want to see.
I don't think they would do
Stay
that.
away from there.
No. Absolutely not. Another news that came out recently, we did get a trailer for this as well. Star Wars is putting out a new mobile game. It's going to be called Star Wars Uprising, and from what we have been able to deduce so far, it's supposed to be taking place sometime after Episode 6. So, what do we think about this?
I don't care.
You don't
I'm
care?
not a mobile fan I'm not a mobile fan of gaming at all.
Mhm.
I mean, I only use my phone for looking up stuff, looking at social media, looking up information, paying bills, doing stuff like that. I don't play games on my phones, but I'll watch Netflix and stuff like that, and Hulu, whatever else. So I could care less about a Star Wars mobile game. Battlefront's where it's at.
Battlefront, definitely.
Battlefront! Looking forward to that.
So that's the one you're looking forward to the most?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I'm playing that on my Xbox One. Maybe my PC too.
I don't know. I think it could be an interesting concept. They are coming out with a book called Aftermath. It's supposed to be right after Episode 6, so it might contradict each other a bit. We'll see, but we really don't know very much about the game so far, other than it's going to be right after Episode 6. Alright, so in other Star Wars news, this just came out in the new Star Wars comic book that has been published by Marvel and Disney. Han Solo has a wife.
What?
Han Solo has a wife.
What?
Her name is Sana Solo.
Wait. Is this Days of Our Lives? What are we doing, Marvel and Disney? This has got to be all Disney. I can't blame this on Marvel. This has got to be all Disney.
I think it is all Disney.
Han Solo does not have a wife.
Absolutely not.
Is this a soap opera? What are we going to call it? You know, from Days of Our Lives to General Hospital. This is General Solo. Well, he already is General Solo, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, come on, people. What is this? What is this? Hey, look, Han Solo's got a wife, so now we're going to make it even more dramatized than what it already was.
It's a love triangle between Han, Leia, and his wife.
What's her name?
Sana Solo.
Sana Solo. Huh.
This is the image.
This cannot be canon at all.
This
I hope it's just a joke. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe it's a leaked thing that's just a joke. And it's just like, ah, we fooled you.
Nope, sorry, this comic book story is official canon. And this is the picture of Sana Solo right now, for those of you who want to see it. Yeah.
Whatever. Right there.
I don't
Stick it right there.
stick it right here. No, I'm actually sticking it over the entire screen. But
okay, that's cool.
no, I don't really like this story at all. Not the entire series, but I don't like this part of Han Solo's backstory. I wish they never did this.
I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, you know what? You know who she actually looked like in the comic?
Who?
Lando.
Yes, because he was about to say Lando's name in the comic. If you guys haven't read it yet,
She looked like Lando.
he looked like Lando.
She looked like Lando Calrissian. Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe that's why he was so mad at him. Maybe that's why he ended up losing the Millennium Falcon in their bet. So he had to take his sister back in the bet. She's like, here, take your sister, I'll take the Falcon. We'll be good.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, hey, let us know what you think about this in the comments below. I think it's complete garbage and it should not be canon or anything. So
I was talking to my dad about this, and he's a hardcore Star Wars fan. He said if this is canon, he'll revolt. I'm with him. I don't want this to be canon.
let's rebel.
Rebel.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know what you think about this video in the comments below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check us out on Instagram. Obviously, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Anything else?
Nope. Also, if you guys haven't read the Star Wars comic books, definitely check them out at your local comic book shop. They are phenomenal. besides the Han Solo new backstory. But that'll be it for us. Until next time, keep it cosmic.